So a little Valencia vlog. We have arrived. We are in the airport. I am going to record all things food, movement, tourist stuff, and yeah, see how we get on. It is years since I've been here. I think I was here in 2011. So it's like 14 years since I was in Valencia, but also like 6 years since I've been in Spain. So we've just arrived. Jade is gone to change into a pair of shorts. It's going to be 29 degrees today. So I've got my Adidas Faithfuls to change into. And then we are going to go drop off our cases and yeah, just go exploring for the day until we can check in. So I'm going to take my camera with me, kind of show a little bit more of Valencia. It's honestly like one of my favourite cities. If you haven't been, put it on your list as an easy accessible city. Transport links are amazing. And yeah, let's see how we get on today. I have also just realised how tired we look. I picked up Jade in Glasgow Airport at 11 o'clock last night, and then we got back. I had my food to make, you know me, always bringing my food, my sandwiches. So made my sandwiches and kind of like straightened my hair and did things, just like the last few packing bits before we kind of went to bed. We went to bed at 2:05 and we left at 3 a.m. and it is now 10 to 11 Spanish time, because obviously we lost an hour coming here. So yeah, tired face. Also, I never do my nails, but I did my nails for Spain. That's actually the bad hand, because obviously I can't get it done. So yeah, absolutely knackered. So we're gonna wait. Once we get the flat, and at 4 o'clock I can see all three of us, because Kira is the same, coming from Ireland. Her flight was at 6 a.m. She'll have left at home at like 1, 2. So yeah, I feel like we're all going to take full advantage of the Spanish siesta at 4 o'clock today. But shorts are on and we are ready to attack the 29 degrees. Oh, Jade, like that, it just looks like a painting. So on day one, we stopped off in the local restaurant at the beach. I got some nachos, as it was the only thing that I could get. And this was our view right out to the beach, making day one fab. And then we headed to dinner because Kira had arrived and we wanted to head in for some pizza. So this is just us on the metro on the way in. Here we are with our 3 pizzas, Jade's, mine and Kira's. Mine looking a little bit more miserable, but super tasty all the same. And then of course we were given a shot of limoncello for free. So, you know, when in Rome, when in Spain, have the limoncello shot post dinner. Okay ladies, then we found the most incredible gluten-free shop bakery, but actually quite a lot of it was dairy-free / vegan also. So I had a little look around. I think I got a brownie one of the days, but I actually got 2 of these baby cakes. I got one Oreo and I got that chocolate one right in the middle. When I say tasty, I mean absolutely incredible, especially someone who's gluten-free, dairy-free, and finds it very hard to get things like this. So, day 2, I'm going to bring everybody on what an expo for a running event looks like. We are walking, we've just done an hour on the metro. No, not even an hour. And we're just walking up to where the feria is now. We've had to get directions off a Spanish man, so it's good to know my Spanish is still intact. So yeah, let's see what they have here. So, I didn't bring my ID. I forgot to bring ID. So if you're going to a running expo, make sure you bring ID. We're very dark because we're against the light. We're now waiting to see if I can authorise my ticket to be picked up by Kira, but
I brought mine.
She brought her ID, but you need to have the email with your QR codes. I didn't get an email.
Totally
but I'm not getting your email now either. So we're sitting here on the floor in the expo and nothing's happening. So if Kira's email comes through, there's downloading one message now. So if Kira's email comes through, we're going to have to go back up to the customer service and be like, it's just not happening. We're just not getting the email. And see what they can do for us from there. But yeah, expo number 1 rule is bring your ID, and then you don't get stuck sitting on the floor The expo is in there. We are getting in there. We came to the bib number, what's it called? Bib number management. Kira has gotten roped in to get somebody else's number, and we've had two lovely gentlemen help us out and get sorted. So we are getting in and getting done, getting our bibs, and we're running. Peppers and everything. Nice. So we've come back to where we were eating yesterday, because sometimes you just have to, what you know, isn't it? It's like, you know, you're going to get food, even though the food repeated on me yesterday, but I don't really have much of a choice because we are starving. And we are going to have this food, and then we're going to go drop our half marathon bags back to the apartment. I don't really know what we're doing then, what you're doing. We're going to change, freshen up, and then go into town. So we're just saying, every time we go into town, it's dark by the time we get everything done. So Kira did a walk on the promenade this morning and got herself a coffee, but tonight we're meeting a friend. Kira might potentially join us, we don't know. But it's always night time, so tomorrow, we're really looking forward to tomorrow, because we have nothing done, we've the expo done, food got now, and then we're just going to explore as much as we can this evening, and then all day tomorrow. So I've got the nachos without the cheese, without the ranch sauce, without the coriander.
And Kira got everything.
And Kira got, I'm just going to turn it back because Kira's is just, sorry Kira, that went straight to your face. Kira got, like, I don't know, it's like jamon, peppers, chicken, bocadillo. I'm just, yeah. This is the life. It's like, tell me I want to move back to Spain without telling me I want to move back to Spain. And I had a conversation in Spanish today, which was quite nice, because the poor man in our Offo's sliders shop didn't speak much English, did he?
No.
So I had to pull out the wee sizes in Spanish. The shit, I was fucking insane. Hearts in Spain. So I've left Kira walking back with my bags to the apartment. Gonna meet Jade. And yeah, day 2 in Valencia. Like, look at that sky behind me. Like, when I say my soul needed this, I mean my soul needed it. But it is one of those places that, obviously, when you're running a race, you don't get the time or the luxury to just go about and just totally explore. You need to get to the expo, you need to get your race numbers, and it's just busier than what it would be if you were just here on tour or on as a tourist. It's a city that is thriving on scooters, bikes, walkways, cycle lanes, and the route seems to be really flat, which would be really nice. But in general, it's definitely been a trip that has filled my cup and filled my soul. I think the expo just surprised us with how long it took today. Obviously I forgot my ID, but then obviously I wasn't getting emails from the race emails, so I hadn't received my race number, hadn't received my QR code to collect my race number, so it was just a faff, but more so of a faff because of me, not the organisation or not the way it was organised. But yeah, definitely took longer than we had anticipated. So altogether we got there for, I want to say 12, and we left at 2:30, 2:20. So it is 4:20 now, and we are just kind of getting settled for the rest of the evening, which will be nice because it's been a manic morning between work calls, setting on some bits for work. I have some links and stuff to set up for work now, but hopefully that won't take me too long. And then we get to go out, meet some friends and explore the Spanish evening life. So of course I had to get huevos rotos, which is my favourite Spanish meal, which is like potatoes with jamon and eggs on top, which is just chef's kiss. And then the next day we tottered around Valencia city centre. We got to see the government buildings, and you know what, it was just such a fabulous day. Blue skies, beautiful weather. It was actually quite hot. We did walk around, we grabbed a bit of breakfast, and then we stumbled across a little side street with like your typical Spanish parades where there's always something on. And it was just so nice. What a lovely, flattering angle. I am just dressed. I've got my recovery sliders on, so I'm just about to get into my trainers, get my water pouch into my bag, and get going. Basically, I am literally full of KT tape for all my chafing spots. I do need to get chafing on the inside of my legs, chafing balm in there, and then get my non-trusted race shoes on. Still don't know how I feel about these. Today will tell, because today is the test. Today we are pushing. So let's see how I get on with them. But yeah, I've set my watch to finish in 2:09 going off my runner plan, and I've set like this like little band which I got at the expo yesterday to finish at 2:10. So that would mean that I'll have got a BB. But as much as I'm putting pressure on myself, I'm also going to enjoy it. So we'll see. I am going to horizontal record on my phone, kind of like the lead up to the race, during the race. Maybe not during the race because I'm pushing for a PB, but afterwards with my medal and things like that. So yeah, it's race day. Here we go. At the start line! Not the start line, when they're starting pins, walking to the start line. They're very glad. I totally forgot to take some videos and pictures horizontal, but here's me getting my medal and me and Kira at the finish line. Jade's been really nice in helping somebody with photos, so I thought I'd get on record. So I'm at my favourite place in Valencia, and it is where I came like in 2007 and 2011 with college and stuff, so yeah, had to get some videos. Here I am, final day in Valencia. I've got my hire bike, so I've cycled the length of the promenade, so it goes the whole way down and then the whole way up there, and then there's like two flags that I got as far as, and then I turned, got a quiet spot on the beach. I thought I would do the outro to the video, so I haven't recorded as much of this trip as what I wanted to. The people I was with just didn't want to be recorded, and it was just a bit weird recording around them and just kind of, yeah, they're just not into it, which is totally fine. But I know my next trip abroad, not Ireland, abroad, is Prague in March, and I'll be with Anthony, so we will absolutely record that. He's like totally up for being recorded and stuff, so we'll get a lot more of that trip recorded. But I hope I have shown that you can eat things on holidays, enjoy the trip, make holiday memories, and not ruin your progress. Like, I will have been gone a week on Thursday. By the time I get back to Ireland, it's going to be Thursday, so by the time you're watching this, it's probably Friday, Saturday, but it'll have been a week. So I'm obviously doing some active recovery on the bike, but it's going to be like that at least a week before I get back into the gym, potentially even doing a run. Don't know if I even want to do a run, and it's fine. Like, it's not a catastrophe, it's not the end of the world. I have had the most amazing memories with my friends, the running girls, and Jade, my best friend, and obviously just being back in Spain. Like, it's been 6 years since I've been in Spain. I lived here for 5 years. It's been 6 years since I've been here, And yeah, I always say I have left my heart in Spain, and I can categorically say as I get on that plane today, my heart that kind of came back to me as we touched down in Spain a week ago is staying back in Spain tonight. So yeah, parts of it will come home, but not a lot of it. Spain is just where I feel most at ease. So it's definitely going to be somewhere that I'm going to make a conscious effort to come back to a little bit more frequently. And especially on off-peak times like this. Like, I looked up flights for Valencia in, I want to say January, and it was like 60 quid return. Like, what the fuck? Now, I am in London, so I can't come in January, but I wish I could. So yeah, it just shows that you don't have to spend a fortune to be able to come back. But yeah, I'm rambling now, so I hope everybody's enjoyed the little video and the voiceovers, which I'll have lots of, I'm sure, and just the little things that I'll have added in. So yeah, let's see what is next in next week's video. I'll probably go back to my fitness kind of style videos, back to some tips coming up to Christmas. Black Friday is obviously coming up as well, and yeah, just kind of podcast series and things like that as well. I'll make sure that I'm promoting here on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed and followed, and lots more big things to come on my YouTube. See y'all soon.